Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stella Damasus Diaries. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm happy. I'm happy today. It's been a good day so far. What about you? Well, today I have something very important to talk about. I love talking about this. You know me, I like trouble because I've accepted it. People say I'm controversial. Even though I don't go looking for trouble, I mind my business. But people come at me with their trouble. So I've decided to take it all in and enjoy it. So I'm going to discuss something with you that people are afraid of. I am not afraid of it. I will share it all with you so that you understand what's going on right now. I can't wait. I just cannot wait. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
She's so beautiful.
Welcome back. Okay, so I told you guys before that I wanted to talk about something important to me, right? Okay. I want to talk about body shaming. Yes, I said it. I said what I said. Body shaming. I'm not talking about the ones that, Igbo people are talking about. I'm talking about the real one that's happening with us as Black people. So growing up, we were, we were exposed to magazines, front cover magazines with the most beautiful women, size 4, size 2, very skinny, flawless skin, everything perfect, nose perfect, this perfect, that perfect. Oh gosh. We would stare at these magazines and wonder, how did God create people like this? And He did not create us like this. Why? Even the movies. The leading ladies have to be perfect. Oh, did you watch James Bond movies growing up? Did you see his love interests, how they were built, all those things? Oh, everything from the news to fashion, runways, fashion shows, magazines, everywhere you turned, there was an image of some beautiful and sexy looking skinny women with the hourglass, with everything, their skin looking like water. And in our minds, we felt that was the ideal woman. That's how every woman should look. And as we grew older, we were looking for ways to look like those women. But nature said, no, we were not built like that. It was later we started to find out that most of these things the things we're looking at, their skin, most of them were filtered. Now a lot of us have the apps on our phones. But at that time, we didn't know because that's what they sold to us, that's how it should be. We didn't know that they were using filters, they were using airbrushing, they were using this and that. We didn't know at that time about surgery, that people not only did surgery, taking out fat from their stomach and putting it on their hips. We didn't know that they could do their nose, their lips. They even do their jawline, their hairline, everything. I saw some people doing something to their collarbone, augmentation of their front and their back and their waist. But you think that is just the gym and the walking and I'm going to diet that's going to make you look exactly like that. That's how we were deceived. But you see, the funny thing is, women are always suffering. I'm sorry I have to talk about it. I have to talk about women because a lot of things are happening. And because I'm a woman, things that happen to me, I have to share it with you. Women suffer from body shaming a lot. And it's so sad because I see this thing playing out on social media. A lot of us cannot even post natural pictures without the filters. We can't. We're afraid because we know what the comment section will say. A lot of us can't come out without our hair properly done. A lot of us cannot even come out with our natural hair. We can't come out with, you have to airbrush the skin. There are these apps that they have now. These apps can do wonders. Change the size of your nose, your lips, your cheek, your chin, everything. They can even augment all the parts that you want augmented. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress and it's unnecessary. And I've been saying that we have to get to the point where you just appreciate a woman for her beauty. I'll give you an example. there was a period of time when I was receiving comments on my Instagram. And if they were DMs, it would have been good. But they were not DMs. They were just comments on the public, on my posts. And some people come and say, Stella, you're getting fat, oh. You are changing, oh. What's going on? I said, oh, you think I'm still 22? You think I'm still the Stella that you used to watch growing up? Yeah? I'm over 40. Am I supposed to look the same? Stella, you're adding weight. What's going on? What's going on? Look at your cheek. Stella. At first, I'm not going to lie, it hurt me. I was mad. Because I said, these people don't understand that a woman's system, a woman's metabolism changes. There's hormonal imbalance. Anything can cause weight gain. For me, it was medication I was taking. I was giving medication that wasn't working for my system and it was bloating me. But will I come out and tell the whole world, oh, I'm not fat or it's this medicine? Why should I do that? But no, even though they didn't understand the cause, it was easier for them to come and troll, to come and insult, to come and bash. Oh, Stella, you're adding weight, you're getting fat. I'm like, so what? According to my friend, I'm fat, I'm not cute person. I didn't murder anybody. I just gained weight. Look, whether it was the medication or not the medication, I've added weight. So, you're looking older. Why not? I can't look like the way I looked when I was 15 or 20. I'm over 40. What do you expect? You're changing. That's how it's supposed to be. The only constant thing in life is change. So I had to learn to embrace myself. I didn't want to let anybody make me feel less of who I am or decide that my weight gain or the changes in my body will change me or will make me less or take my skill away, take my work away, take the name that I have built away. You can't. With the way no. I was inspired to do this because I saw a post on one of my favorite Ghanaians, Ashorkor. I'm not sure I'm calling this name well. Please forgive me, my darling sister, if you're listening to this. I saw a post on her page and there was a woman. There was a picture of her and her belly was out and she had stretch marks on her belly. And the caption explained that after being trolled, after a lot of people came at her, about stretch marks and everything, she just decided, you know what, this is it. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my body because she got hers through childbirth. And she said, why would you shame me because I got stretch marks from childbirth? Why would you shame me? It's a natural thing. It happens to a lot of women. So if you're lucky, it doesn't happen to you, fine. But and the painful part is that most of the trolls were females. That's the thing that kills me the most, that I don't understand, because that's what happens to me as well. Females are the ones that come and say the worst. It's crazy. So when I saw that post, I think I sent her a DM because trust me, that post gave me life. And I said, I'm going to talk about it. I'm not ashamed. I'm not afraid. Anybody can say what they want to say. I have stretch marks. I own it proudly. And my stretch marks came from my childbirth when I had my first child. I have it on my stomach. I have it on my behind. You don't like it? You remove. I don't even show it to you. But I have it. If for some reason I have to wear a bikini or I have to go to the beach or I have to go swimming, I will not say because I have stretch marks on my behind, will I tie a towel and enter inside the water? No, I will wear my swimsuits. And if you don't like it, take your eyes away. But you can't come and shame me for something I have no control over. They say, this one has added weight. You don't know who's going through what. You don't know if they're going through something that's medical, that's making them bloat, but you want to shame them. How? Why? Oh, your nose is big. I didn't create myself. I didn't fix it. They didn't take me to a store and said, choose your nose. If they had told me that, I know the kind of nose I would choose. They didn't tell me, choose the size of your chest. I know what I'll be packing. Or choose the size of your butt. Oh my God. By the time I sit on this chair will understand that somebody sat on it. But I didn't have a choice with the way I was built. I didn't create myself. What I'm trying to say is stop bashing people. Stop body shaming people, please. No, we didn't have a choice when we came. I'm dark-skinned, I'm light-skinned. I'm tall, I'm not tall. I'm big, I'm skinny. I have marks. I have birthmarks. I have freckles. I have this, I have that. Don't body shame me. Oh, your boobs are too tiny. Oh, you don't have hips. Oh, your butt is flat. I didn't create myself. Don't. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's not even a good look on you that you look at another human being and think you can make them feel bad about how they were created. How is that fair? How is that fair? Anyway, we still have more to talk about, okay? We have a lot to talk about, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
She's so beautiful. She's Africa.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we've been talking about body shaming, and I have been expressing myself on how I feel about it, even my own personal issue. I've talked about it. Now, I'm going to say this again and again. You do not have a right to make somebody feel bad about themselves because of their bodies. You don't have a right. Nobody has a right to do that to any other person. For those who really listen to the news, we've heard so many times that a lot of people have committed suicide from bullying, from trolls, people that just go and make other people feel that they're ugly, that they're not worth it, that they're this, they're that, they're not properly formed. And when you say that to someone over and over and over again, other people who have not experienced bullying will just tell you, if they say that kind of thing to you, move on. You know you're not who they say you are. You know you're not ugly. You know you're not... It's not easy. I repeat it at the end of the show. When I keep saying it's not who people say you are, it's who God says you are, that try to look at yourself through the lens of God. I always say that. But saying that, it has to come from a lot of practice because it's not easy. As a human being, it affects you. Even if you say, you know what, you can say whatever you want to say. That's not what I am. That's not who I am. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm beautiful. I'm this. We say these words of affirmation every day, but trust me, 5 minutes later, if you go on your Instagram and you see that 80% of the comments there are bashing you about your looks, you will go in front of the mirror. Let's be honest. We do it. You will go to the front of your mirror, look at yourself and really ask yourself, am I really that bad? What are they seeing? Am I seeing what they're seeing? When they look at me, what do they see? It can be painful. It can be mental torture. I can talk about this because I have experienced it. I have been with someone who made me feel like I was ugly, made me feel like I wasn't good enough. I wasn't pretty enough. My body wasn't sexy enough and all of that. And you know what? Over time, it started getting to me. It started sipping into my head. And I would look at myself and go, wow. So does it mean that all those people that tell me, oh, Stella, you're looking fire, you are looking hot, are you saying they're lying to me? Because especially when people who are the closest to you say this to you every time, make you feel less than the person that you are, you tend to take their opinion to matter over hundreds or thousands of people who come and tell you, oh, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. You're asking yourself, these people see me, see what I want them to see, but the person that sees me every day, that lives with me, he sees the real me. He sees everything. If he says, I'm not that, I'm not all that, or I'm ugly, doesn't that mean he is right? It got to me, I'm not going to lie. It took me a while to get out of it. I had to talk to a mentor and he gave me 4 principles to follow, 4 things that really helped me to get out of it. And I'm going to share it with you guys. He said, number 1, accept yourself. You didn't create yourself. If you don't accept yourself first, nobody would accept you. The way you accept yourself will determine how you would treat yourself. So treat yourself nicely, take care of yourself, accept yourself, and don't let anybody tell you how you look. You know how you look. Secondly, he said, appreciate yourself. Appreciate everything that God has given you. The fact that you're alive, you're standing, you can walk, you can move, you can sit, you can run, you can talk, you can work. That's a privilege. Appreciate it. Appreciate God. It's not about who's calling you ugly or fat. The fact that you were created, this is who you have been. Your looks did not kill you. You are still here. Your looks did not prevent you from eating. You're still here. Appreciate yourself. Then it says, love yourself. Love yourself so much. And this is not being vain or being selfish or being self. No. You have to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't love others. Love yourself to the point that no matter what they say, you know how you fall in love with a guy, the whole family is telling you don't marry the guy, and say, no, this one I do or die. I love him, die, I must marry him. That's how you have to see yourself too. If you can love somebody else to the point that you can defy everything, love yourself that way. Lastly, my mentor said, celebrate yourself. Don't wait for anybody to celebrate you. Don't wait for anybody to hail you. If you guys notice, on my Instagram, on my social media, I love me. I sit in front of my mirror. I look pretty. I sing. In my car, I'm singing. I'm dressing up. I'm wearing my makeup. I'm going out there. Sometimes I don't even have to say a word. I'm appreciating and celebrating myself. I used to look at people who do that on Instagram. I'm like, you don't have anything to do. You just come and be doing like this. Then when it started happening to me, I understood that sometimes you just have to feel yourself. So I'm feeling myself today. I'm loving myself today. I don't have to wait for anybody to tell me, you look good today, man. No. So anybody that says, oh, you're showing off, oh, you're being vain, let me be my vein. It's my own vein. It's not your own. It's not your vein. It's my vein. But the truth is, a lot of people might not understand. Well, you will be shocked that people like us go through the same things that normal people go through. We're all normal. We're not crazy. So when they say normal people, anyway, we go through the same things that people go through. Don't think, oh, she's a celebrity. Oh, she's a star. Oh, she dresses up. Oh, she does her hair. Oh, she does makeup. Oh, these people can afford all these things. They can't be going through all of this. Lies. We go through it too. In fact, ours is worse because ours is public. You know, when people come and leave all those bad comments, there are plenty. And it's public. So I had to learn to accept myself, appreciate myself, love myself, and celebrate myself. I'm not waiting for anybody to celebrate me. If you celebrate me, I'm grateful, I'm happy, it excites me, I'm motivated. But even if I don't get it, my celebration of myself should be more than enough to make me happy. And that's the way to go. So I'm speaking to every woman out there. Just remember, it's not about what they're saying. If you don't accept yourself, everything that they say will affect you. But when you accept yourself, you appreciate, you love yourself. A lot of women don't love themselves. And I'm not saying this because it's like this, it's that easy. It took me a while to look at me and truly love me. Love me. Every aspect of me. Every small or big part of me. Every color, every inch of myself from head to toe, I have to love. I also had to love me mentally. I had to love me psychologically. I had to love me emotionally. My emotions are valid. My psychological state of mind is valid. Sometimes I'm not okay. I'm not doing great. Up here, I'm very upset. It is valid. It's okay not to be okay. So at those times when those things were getting to me about, oh, they said you look fat, oh, they said you're changing, at the point I'll go to the mirror, I'll look at myself like, oh my goodness, what's going on? What's going on? At the point I say, I didn't create myself now. If their expectation of me is something that I'm not, there's nothing I can do about that. That's not my fault. I didn't create myself. So if they expect that I look 20-something when I'm 40-something, if I try to do the best that I can, to eat healthy, to do healthy things and all of that. That's the best I can do. I can't kill myself. I've not done plastic surgery. I've not added anything anyway. This is me aging gracefully. So sometimes my body fluctuates. It depends. Is it fluctuates or fluctuates? Yes. It depends on what's going on. Sometimes a woman is going through her monthly, you bloat. Sometimes it goes down. Sometimes your metabolism is acting up. Sometimes it's medication. Sometimes you don't realize that there's a certain type of food that you eat that doesn't agree with your system. You don't know what can happen. Anything can trigger anything. Sometimes it's hormonal imbalance. Sometimes your stress levels can make you lose weight. It can make you add weight too. Anything can happen. This science is broad. The doctors will tell you it could be this, or it could be that. When people have such struggles, it's bad enough that they have to deal with that. But when you now add your own, oh, see how she doesn't even look like this person, then you start to compare people. You start to butt heads. You start to make women look at themselves like, oh, so they said this one is better than me, really? What does she have that I don't have? Oh, because she has a bigger butt or bigger boobs or, okay, her waist is tiny. It's an automatic thing. When you start to compare people, you say, no, I don't have the same body as she does. I don't have the same build as she does. My bones are not like her bones. Okay? I'm not built like her. My nose is not like her. Because my father is not her father. My mother is not her mother. There's genetics as well. I look like I come from my family. I cannot look like this other person. So when you say your nose is too big for who? Too big for what? You don't understand what other people are facing or what's going on with them. It could just be that that's how they are. And there's nothing you can do about it. So let's slow down. Calm down with the body shaming. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, guys? Yes, I had to go there. I had to talk about it. Been looking for a way to. But you know what? It's all good. We will learn. All right? But don't go anywhere. I'm coming right back.
She's so beautiful. She's Africa.
Welcome back. We've been talking about body shaming, and I've had a blast expressing myself and telling you how I feel about it. And I know that a lot of people will watch this and identify and can relate with what I'm saying. So if you're out there and a lot of people have talked to you about your body and it's upsetting, it's making you sad, just remember, let it go. Let it go. Remember this, accept yourself, appreciate yourself, love yourself, and celebrate yourself. Do it so much that your body starts to believe it, your mind starts to believe it, so that when they're talking, you'll be like, what are they talking about? Have they seen me? Have they seen all of this goodness, this gorgeousness, this black queen? When you do that for yourself every day, celebrate yourself, take pictures, pose, enjoy it, love your femininity, love your body, no matter what it is. Love yourself, because it's not who people say you are, it's who God says you are. See you next week.